Hi, Matt Cameron with DRE Medical. Today we're going to go over how to adjust and calibrate our Gen 1 APL valve for our VS02 portable tabletop anesthesia system. So the tools we'll need is a 3mm Allen wrench. T-handles work best, but this style will work just fine. Standard circuit, you should use the one that you most commonly use. A 2-liter for our patient and a 3-liter for our rebreathing bag. So let's go ahead and hook our unit up for normal use. I'm going to put these things back here. And then now we're going to go about taking off the grommet, the keeper screw, and making those adjustments. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is remove this rubber grommet from the top. Usually a well-placed fingernail. We'll get that out. Now, down in here, there's going to be a keeper screw. So, keeper screw and then adjustment screw. So we're going to remove the keeper screw first. Using our 3mm. So I want to hold the valve closed all the way. Sometimes when you unscrew this, it will have the tendency to open the valve, but we want to start in the closed position. So let's go ahead and get the keeper screw out. Again, it's just another set screw. And now we can get to the adjustment screw. So let's go ahead and go over the adjustment process. Okay, so we've got the rubber grommet and the keeper screw removed. So now I'm going to go ahead and energize our system. That's my overpressure relief valve for the unit. So we can see that I can stop the leak simply by blocking the APL valve. Now, if we want to adjust that, I get some flow here. So if we want to adjust that, so that's actually right where we have it adjusted. So it will start to leak, and the point where it's going to close completely is right about 39. So if we want that to be higher, so what the keeper screw does is it actually applies some pressure to the adjustment screw. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust this open so you can see what I'm talking about. So right now it's leaking. If I apply downward pressure on the screw, it stops. This is what we want to do, because when we put the keeper screw back in, it's actually going to apply the same pressure and it will change where we think we might be. So if I were to put the keeper screw in there now, it would stop that. Or I would think that I have it at a place that I want it. You put the keeper screw in and it changes things. So again, while it's closed, I'm going to go ahead, energize the system. And first I'll push down. So I was able to, this downward pressure is going to get me above 40, close to 50. So that's a pretty good spot as far as the calibration world goes. So if I open it up, this is our lower end. We want to make sure that we're not creating any peep. So both bags, I have 6 liters flowing right now. I got 2 liters of PEEP where our valve is opening, and if I give these a squeeze, I can't get much more than 3 centimeters of water. Of course, if I were to squeeze really hard on there, but that's not the situation that these would be used in. So, patience breathing. And then when we close, we'll see what we can get here. So right now, it's leaking, so I'm going to go ahead and put the set screw in. And I'm going to hold the knob and gently, you'll feel it and hear it. There we go. Okay, and again, I want to test the lower end. Anytime we make an adjustment to the higher end, it could end up pulling the lower end up as well. So we're still in the 2 range. And this is where I would want my calibrations. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rubber grommet in. That is a review of how to calibrate the Gen 1 APL valve. Let us know if you have any questions. Stay tuned for our next course on how to adjust the Gen 2 APL valve. Thank you for your time.